Have you ever just stared out at the ocean and wondered what secrets it's really holding? Well, today, we're diving deep into one of its oldest, most powerful legends, a story that has hooked us for centuries.
You know, it all starts with the ocean itself. It covers almost 3/4 of our planet. It's a world of shadow, silence, and secrets. In a place that vast, that deep, that unknown, of course, incredible legends are going to be born.
I mean, think about all the mysteries the ocean holds, sunken ships, strange creatures. But there is one legend that has captured our imagination more than any other. You know what I'm talking about, the mermaid.
So where did this incredible story even come from? Well, this isn't some new fairy tale, not at all. The idea of the mermaid is an echo from the deep past, a tale that's been told and retold for thousands of years.
The mermaid we think of today has some seriously ancient roots. It all starts with powerful figures like the Syrian goddess Atargatis, one of the very first mermaid-like deities. Then, the story flows right into Greek mythology, with the sirens, the ones with the irresistible voices that lured sailors to their doom. That mix of beauty and danger really stuck. And it's exactly what sailors talked about during the Age of Discovery, swearing they saw these creatures in the fog.
So what was this vision that haunted them? It was a creature of two worlds, right? The familiar human shape on top, but below, the powerful, shimmering tail of a fish. That's the iconic image that's been burned into our minds ever since.
But here's the thing. They weren't just something pretty to look at. Oh no. The legends say they had immense power. They were seen as guardians of the sea. Their voices could supposedly calm a raging storm or, on the flip side, smash a ship to pieces on the rocks. They were just like the ocean itself, gorgeous, graceful, and absolutely terrifying. And this really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Were these sightings just fever dreams? The products of lonely men who'd been at sea for way too long, just desperate for a sign of home? Or could there be something more to it?
All right, so this is where the legend crashes right into reality. Let's take a look at what science has to say about all these sightings and how it sort of demystifies the whole thing.
So what's the leading scientific theory? Well, for a long time, historians have thought it was a classic case of mistaken identity. Picture this. You're a sailor, you've been on a boat for months, and you see a shape in the distant mist. A manatee or a dugong with its large body and paddle-like tail could easily be mistaken for a human-like figure with a shimmering fishtail, especially from far away. And yet, even with a perfectly logical explanation like that, the legend just refuses to go away. There's a part of us, isn't there, that wants to believe, a part that isn't really satisfied with just a simple scientific answer.
And maybe there's a reason we hang on to that fascination. Get this, a staggering 95% of our oceans are still completely unexplored. We have mapped more of the surface of Mars than our own ocean floor. So in all that darkness and all that mystery, who's to say what's really down there?
And maybe that's the real point. The mermaid isn't just a creature, she's become a symbol. She's the untamed, unpredictable spirit of the sea itself.
This quote absolutely nails it. The mermaid represents our eternal longing for the unknown. She's the embodiment of that human drive to explore, to discover, and to believe that there's still magic left in the world.
She is the ocean brought to life. She is wild, beautiful, and completely, utterly free, unbound by any of the rules we have on land.
So, the next time you find yourself standing by the shore, looking out at that endless horizon, don't just see the waves. Take a moment and ask yourself, what secrets is the ocean keeping today?
Because whether she's a real creature of flesh and scale, or just a symbol of our own deep hopes and fears, one thing is for sure. In our stories and in our imagination, the legend is very much alive.